beard felt so good on my neck last night. You hope to do that again tonight? You are able to get past Caden, right? He doesn't see you coming, right? Oh my god, is this thing on? Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. We are headed to Artemis Tau. We need to deal with this guy. Admiral Kahoku asked us to find his missing recon team in the Sparta system, which happens to be in Artemis Tau. Also, we want to embark on our first story mission. I'm going to pick this one to go first, just because I want a complete team. And the fact that she's being sought by Saren, which I happen to notice at some point, that makes her pretty urgent to me, even though we have a colony under attack here. Hopefully this won't take terribly long. The thing is, we don't know where within Artemis Tau she is, so we're going to have to look around. If we're lucky, she'll be in Sparta, right along with the recon team. We'll see. Alright, let's get going. We are still in orbit above Zawin, but we are delighted to be leaving there. Nasty little place. 3 more planets here to scan. Trillin. Nothing here. Antitara. We found a gas deposit. Large concentrations of helium-3. And Yunthoro. And we found a medallion. Your scan uncovered an ancient deep space probe slowly orbiting Yunthoro. Tali brought it on board, dismantled it, and found a League of One medallion hidden in its payload. Oh, I don't think we have seen any League of One medallions before. That must be another collection mission. Yeah, it looks that way. UNC locates signs of battle. There are several League of One medallions and a few ID tags scattered throughout these systems. The hunt must have been extensive and taken years. I'm not sure what the hunt is about. That's probably in the Codex somewhere. Anyway, we're looking for 10 League of One medallions and 3 Solarian ID tags. You found a Solarian artifact, keep looking for more. So these are all Solarian related things. So it looks like a pattern emerging here. We have a collection mission based on Turian stuff, and now a collection mission based on Solarian stuff. I wonder if there's going to be any more alien races we'll be collecting things for. We'll see. Anyway, we get XP and credits for doing it, so of course we're happy to do so. Alright, we are done with Stratus. We'll be back to Horsehead Nebula later when we come to visit Novaria, but that'll be a while. Okay, Artemis Tau is here. We know that because it says Liara's dig site on it. Although unlike Pinnacle Station, which was marked at this cluster level, Liara's dig site is not marked here, so we're going to have to go find it. And as I predicted, there's more than one. The system put us here first, and so that's a good guess. That is where we want to go. Do know we're going to find Admiral Kahoku's team here. Alright, 2 asteroid belts here. And 1 blinker. Let's not forget that there's one in the inner belt. Alsages. That's the furthest planet. This is worth reading, but I'm not going to read it out loud because I will mispronounce it in about 10 different ways. We found a small deposit of plutonium. Altamalka. We found a gas deposit, large concentrations of hydrogen, which is the most plentiful element in the universe. I wonder, it's probably really, really large. I wonder how we're going to get all that hydrogen back to the Alliance. Altea, and there's nothing here. Alright, Daedalus.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Okay. Daedalus is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Daedalus' surface is covered by wide deserts of silicate sand, with only a few areas of igneous rock highlands to break the abrasive, dust-choked wind. Daedalus' orbit is congested with debris thrown inward by the gravity of the gas giant Altamalka. Due to a high rate of meteor impacts, exploration is highly dangerous. That's curious, because if Altamalka is close enough in its orbit to disrupt Daedalus' surface, you would you'd think it could actually disrupt the whole planet. Maybe not. It is not uncomfortable here, so yeah, let's land. This is probably where we're going to find the recon team. I happen to know we need hard electronics here, so that's where Caden comes in. And I mean, we've been using our tank so much. Let's keep him on for just at least one more mission. I am going to mix up the squad mates eventually here. I just have to get my tech abilities up so that I can, and biotic abilities up so that I don't rely quite so much on those two. Okay, and as you can see, we are surrounded by debris falling inward, as it was noted. Hopefully these things are exploding before they reach the surface. I don't see a lot of fresh cratering going on, so I guess that's good. Anyway, yeah, we have people waiting to be rescued. Why don't we stop talking and get moving? I'm a little hesitant for a good reason. I mean, do you see what I see? Big circles, flat, with some bumps in it. Oh yeah, alright. You may notice I've pulled Rex out of his Devlin armor. He's now in his better armor. That's because we don't have any hazards here. Let's see. Let's make sure we're all using the right gun. Rex is using shotgun. Caden and I are using pistols. That seems the best idea. Alright, let's jump back into Mako. Let's make this happen. This is probably... yeah, although... if these people were killed by the... what I think will be a Thresher Maw here, why are the bodies still? I thought they ate their victim. Maybe they just lick them to death. Oh, surprise, surprise. Thresher Maw. No, he's already... okay, that hit a little bit sooner than I expected. It must be a little closer to the closer to a Thresher Maw than you ever want to be. Even though I was moving to the left, that thing killed Caden and Rex with one shot and nearly killed me. Yeah, okay. Note to self, don't get this close to a Thresher Maw in the future. Whew, that was close. We leveled up. Let's deal with that right away. One thing I failed to do, I was chasing Advanced Bearer so much last couple missions that I've neglected to get my Master Sabotage squared away, so I'm hoping there won't be any hard decryption here. One more level up, we'll have that taken care of. Alright, we now have, we're very nearly at Advanced Lift and Barrier with Caden, which is excellent. And we're still chasing Barrier and Krogan Battlemaster for Rex. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Alliance Marine.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Yeah, I'd say you're right.
These are Admiral Kahoku's men. We need to tell him what happened here.
Gentlemen, rest in peace. We've got the Thresher Maw out of the way, but I don't see anything I can do with this, is there? This is a little annoying to me. This caused the death of some people. There ought to be a way to dismantle it. And yeah, my Mako took some damage too that very first shot. I'm pretty lucky it didn't take any more damage. It did damage to us instead. Yeah, what is the deal here? Why is it we can't disable this? That's kind of an oversight, I think. Anyway, let's move on. A little disheartened by the fact we weren't able to do anything here, but at least we got Kahoku the answers he needs to move on here. mummified Solarian. You found Captain Mylan's identification tag. How it ended up here is impossible to know for sure. Rest in peace. I keep saying that. Are we going to find any living creature that isn't shooting at us? That'd be nice. Debris down here. Found a crash probe, and this is why I have Caden with me, because I need his hard electronics. Yay, that's usually hard to do. First aid interface 3, radioactive rounds 3, cryo-explosive 3. The cryo-explosive I don't care about. I never use anything cryo in this game. First aid and radioactive rounds I want. Let's see, somebody else. Caden, I think, is using First aid interface 2. I think I also have first aid interface 3. Yep, I do. Good. Now we're both regenerating almost as fast as Rex is. He goes over here. Alright, we've found all of the marked items. Now we're going to find the 3 unmarked items, which are starting right about here. Oh, you can actually see just the lip of it on the radar. I found a very bright deposit of lithium. Getting 1,240 credits for every survey now. I love that. Alright, I was off a little bit there. The next one is around here somewhere. Whoa. Looks like some sort of vehicle. It might be still smoking. Let's check it out. So yeah, even though I'm on a kind of a round, bumpy place, this isn't actually a thresher nest. It's not quite that well set up. So this is not a thresher attack. I'm not sure what brought this ship down. I do know there's nothing to salvage here. And I also don't know whether this is connected to Admiral Kahoku's men or not. I mean, we're way down here. That would be quite a little trek over to there. I mean, not horribly far, but still, why would you leave? I mean, I guess if your machine was damaged, you had to... I don't know. Don't know. I like the intrigue that poses, but I don't understand. I don't know exactly how it ties in. Probably some mysteries are just not to be solved. Palladium. I nearly ate that beacon I put down. Those things are as big as I am. And there's one more. Approximately thereabouts. Yeah, that looks like another thresher nest possibly, but it's not. Successfully surveyed a small deposit of polonium. Get away, stuff's dangerous. In unrefined form, it's not so bad. Alright, so we found everything we need to find here. And although the view is kind of lovely, we're going to get hit in the head pretty soon if we don't get a move on. Alright. So we found Admiral Kahoku the answers he probably doesn't really want. I mean, at least he'll know now what's going on. Alright, and then we got a blinker in here. Asteroid cluster. Prothean data disk recovered. While scanning the asteroid field in the Sparta system, you found signs of habitation. A recon team was sent to investigate one of the larger asteroids. The rock had a small functioning biodome, but no sign of anyone one still living there. There was, however, a data console with an intact Prothean data disk inside. Nice. I think that's another first. Yeah, UNC Prothean data disks. Research on Prothean culture is focused on the discovery of ancient data disks. There are 7 of them out there. We found the first one. You've discovered one of the sought-after data disks. Keep searching until you collected them all. I wonder if that console that we found the disk in has actually is valuable too. I mean, it would at least know how to read the disk, if you could, assuming you could power the thing. Not sure about that. Also, I didn't check this earlier. Yeah, you found the dead bodies of men who served under Admiral Kahoku, who returned to the Citadel Tower and informed the Admiral of their fate. Yay, another very sad assignment and step in this assignment. Let's continue. Alright, so there was no the Artisoni to be found here. Tremon Ray. This is somewhat interesting. The magnetic field of this planet is non-existent. This makes it impossible for ships to dump drive charge from orbit. That said, Tremon Ray's minuscule gravity allows even cruiser-sized vessels to land safely for direct grounding. So we already know a little bit about that based on the chat we had with Engineer Adams. It's nice to see a little bit more how that works, but nothing else to do there. And that means we are now finished with Sparta. Alright, next is, if we choose to move clockwise, is in Macedon. Let's see what lies in wait over here. And you notice we're not using the mass relay, we're actually using faster than light travel there. My guess is that that's probably the biggest passage of time in this game, is the faster than light travel between the systems. Alright, there's an unknown there. Where is the outermost planet? Way down here. Fargelus. And we find some gas, xenon deposit. Right, that blinker was up here somewhere, right there. Metallic asteroid. Large deposit of titanium. Patavig. Oh, this is nice to know. Patavig is the second of the Macedon system's giant terrestrial planets, and by far the more interesting. Most of the surface is covered by a vast sea of liquid ammonia, in which the unique aquatic ammonia-based biosphere has developed. While the frozen continents are largely bereft of life, a rich bounty of complex organisms, many smaller than a human, flourish in the chilly, toxic seas. While dreadfully inhospitable to humans, Patavig is suitable for colonization by the Volus. Negotiations between the Systems Alliance and the Volus patrons, the Turian hierarchy, have made good progress. Yeah, this is pretty neat. So we kind of get a glimpse of what's going on inside their suits. It's really cold, and it's really high pressure. It's probably really dangerous if they were to lose pressure, so those seats are probably pretty well made. So yeah, a little bit of Volus lore there. Portland. Matriarch writings recovered. You were scanning the planet when a strange signal came from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Dillanaga's writings in its storage compartment. That's yet another quest, collection quest that we haven't yet seen. Yep. UNC Asari writings. These writings belong to Matriarch Dillanaga. It looks like there are many other writings to be found scattered across the galaxy. 10 of them to be found, and we're going to go find them. So yeah, so we've got Turians, Solarians, Protheans, and Asari quests. But since we get XP and credits for each one, we're happy to do it. Maybe there's some for the Krogan and all the other races. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, so that was, oh no, we were just at Portland, so there's one more left, Sharjila. And this is a place we can land with a level 1 pressure hazard. Sharjila has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Its temperate surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of sulfur. Calm buoys in the system have recently logged the number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Sharjila has an extensive silicon-based oxygen-breathing ecology. Heavily populated areas are covered with fine silica, silicon dioxide, dust, the respiratory byproduct of the world's higher animal forms. High-speed surface winds, often laden with abrasive silica dust, present a hazard. In areas where the wind deposits a great deal of silica, footing can be treacherous. EVAs are discouraged. So yeah, almost 40 Earth atmosphere. That's more dense than the Volus planet. The planet being considered for Volus colonization. It's fairly temperate indeed. But I didn't see anything up here about Prothean ruins. So I don't think we're going to find the good doctor here. And since our journal doesn't say anything about going to Macedon, I think we're going to just skip this. And we're going to remember that Macedon is not yet finished. Let's move on to Athens, the capital of Greece. And another faster than light travel jump. And another asteroid belt. And no blinkers here. Pharos, not to be confused with Pharos. Turian insignia. The recon team found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with Magna Colony insignia. Way back there. Search gas deposit, another concentration of helium-3. Nausicaa. There's nothing here. Nothing in the asteroid belt. Proteus. Hot, humid, and storm-racked. Proteus, a rare combination of oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere, and carbon-based biosphere, nevertheless recommended for colonization. And indeed, there's 12,470 people there already at the capital of Ithaca. But despite that, I can survey this planet, which strikes me as a little strange, because you would think, having already set up a colony, that would have been well surveyed by now, but oh well, maybe there was enough free oxygen to go around for everybody. I don't know if we've now claimed that for the Alliance and kept those people from using it, I don't know. Salome. And nothing here. So yeah, even though there was stuff to learn and collect, there was absolutely no place to land, and I don't think this is the only system like that. Alright, there's one left. And obviously this is where we're going to find Liara. And I, of course, saved it for last. There are 2 asteroid belts here. Oh, and 2 blinkers. Okay, let's remember that they're both there. Let's start at the outside. Arcanes. Survey this, and we found a large concentration of nitrogen. Alright, this asteroid belt has one. Oops, I went right by it. Carbonaceous asteroid. And we found a Liga 1 medallion. Scans of the asteroid field in the Gnosis system revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspection, Navigator presently discovered the remains of an abandoned Solarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was the Liga 1 medallion. Armini. Oh, this is nifty. Armini is a terrestrial world with an unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armini detected multiple areas at the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. I don't know what that's all about. Closer investigation revealed these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by the long-extinct spacefaring species called the Zioff. I guess. Zioff? I don't know. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. Yeah, we could learn a lot from that. I mean, we've only heard about the Protheans as being a long-extinct species, and now we've got another one. We don't know if they lived alongside the Protheans or maybe came before them. Don't know, but it's an interesting bit of lore in this universe. Alright, next is Zakros. Nothing here. And Therum. can land here. Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with the fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. Yeah, so Anderson said, look for the Prothean ruins, and this is it. It's gotta be, right? 34,000 people live here. I can't really pronounce this capital. I'm not even gonna try. Not much pressure area, but it's a little warm. It's not a hazard, but it's a hot spot. Let's go there. We gotta find this Liara Tassoni. All right, let's mix it up now. Yeah, I definitely want Tali on this mission, and this will be our very first story mission. I mean, assigned to us post Eden Prime. I mean.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
All right, we are on Therum. We have mine shafts all around us, but I've already checked. They are all locked up. There may have been more to this mission at one point, but it doesn't include these. These are just red herrings, I guess. Also, this is not like the Uncharted worlds where you just get topical relief. You get an actual map which has a road on it, and it looks like we're going to just follow the road. Looks like the road splits a little bit here near the refinery, but otherwise it's pretty much a straight shot through to wherever this ends up. Tunnel exit. Not sure how much distance we're covering here, but probably where we're going is off there. Alright, I do want to keep all of the story missions kind of confined to their own episodes, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a save here. We'll get started on this mission in the next episode. Yeah, we'll pick it up from right here next time.